Brit Eady may have skipped the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion, but she still made a statement with her stunning unworn reunion dress reveal on Instagram. We're breaking down her symbolic final exit and her emotional goodbye message that had all of us saying, girl, please. Happy Tuesday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I am here with some Real Housewives of Atlanta behind the scenes tea. Y'all, yesterday, Brit Eady decided to make her final exit from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She took her final bow, and I gotta say, homegirl went out in style. She revealed her reunion look that we never got to see, and she released a statement regarding her departing from the show like we didn't know she wasn't coming back. The delusions, child, the delusions. But before we get into her exit, let's take a look at this infamous reunion look.
Brit Eady and Brit Eady. Brit Eady.
Brit Eady. Brit Eady.
Well, Brit Eady might be a newcomer on season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she's quickly making her mark. Fierce, fabulous, and completely unfiltered.
I think I like how your body feels next to me. Oh, baby, when you're kissing me. Oh, baby, when you're loving me. I can't describe what I want to do to you tonight. Oh, baby, when you come to me, I'll make it so you never leave. Can you rock with me? Oh, baby, stop with me. Can you take it to the top of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. Can you...
Well, that was dramatic. She turned into a statue at the end. What the hell is she, Medusa? Like, what? Gotta give it to her, though. Her reunion look was fabulous. Let's get into it, honey. It's giving Phoenix rising from the ashes. I love this look. This looks like the material that Bob Mackie used on Cher for, what was that? Was that the Met Gala or was that the Oscars? I want to say it was the Met Gala that she attended back in the day, and she had on that see-through dress, and it was made from a fabric that was actually illegal. I think because it was like flammable or something like that, but it was so see-through that it was actually like looked like skin. But I love this dress. I love the capelets on the shoulders. I think that it fits her beautifully. I like the little bob hairstyle with it. I think she looked fabulous. If she would have actually came to the reunion, she would have been in my top 3. She honestly would have. Probably would have even been my best dress because this look is amazing. The stolen glam squad that she took from Kelly, I gotta give it to them. They did the dang on thing. I love her hair. It's giving kind of like an old Hollywood-esque bob. And like I said, the dress fits her impeccably. And the look capelet tops everything off. She went out looking great. I gotta give her that. I'm gonna give her a fashion killer, most definitely. What cracked me up in this video post is how she wrote "No Brit, no reunion." Duh. I mean, if you don't come to the reunion, we there's no Brit. Like, huh? I mean, she acting like, I don't know if she's trying to say like, since she wasn't there, like the reunion was a flop, was a failure. I don't know, but like, girl, okay. But in her goodbye message, she wrote, "As I close this chapter, I want to thank everyone who supported me, my friends, my followers, my amazing team, and everyone who defended my name. I decided to walk away from something that no longer serves me because I choose peace over destroying my mental. It's very easy to say what I should have done when most have not walked the day in my shoes. I choose me. And a lot of people can't say they choose themselves. I still have a lot of healing left to do, but you can't heal in the same place that made you sick. I don't owe anyone closure. I only owe myself to do what's best for me. My journey here is done, Brit, with a kiss emoji. Okay, girl. Like, she acting like this is a Lifetime movie and she is the star of it. Like, girl, you created your own chaos. You created this hot, stinking garbage of a mess, of a shit pile. You did this. Nobody else did it to you. And you were too cowardly to come and face the music at the reunion. And in all actuality, I thought that the reunion was going to be worse for you. But after we watched the season finale episode, what you said about Shamia wasn't even that bad. You was talking about Shamia. You weren't talking about her daughter per se. And everything else you could have faced the music for. But you let your lies get the best of you, and you didn't know how to defend yourself in the end, because you're one of those people that like to strike the match but don't know how to put out the fire. You don't know how to argue your points. That's why you got ate up every time this season when you had to go up against somebody verbally. Only thing that you can do is cuss and stand up and yell and act like you want to fight and pull out a pow pow and threaten chains and whips. So I think that that's the big reason why you didn't come to the reunion, because you knew that you wasn't going to be able to hang in the ocean with the rest of them sharks. That's what that was about. And it's also her giving this exit speech like we didn't know she wasn't coming back. Like, after you didn't come to the reunion, sis, you were fired. Like, there was no negotiations, explanations, conversations. Once you were MIA, okay, we knew that you weren't coming back. It was also known you weren't coming back when you decided to sue the network and production, ma'am. Like, what's going on with that? I'm pretty sure you probably done dropped the lawsuit behind the scenes quietly, because you know you ain't gonna be able to fight that mess in court, because you don't have a leg to stand on, sis. It's the delusions of grandeur for me. Like, Lil Mama got several screws loose, okay? And it's sad because she had potential. She had such potential to be a great reality star, a great housewife, and she squandered this opportunity. She truly, honestly did. And in regards to Shamia's daughter, when that episode aired, Jessie Woo took to social media and said, I don't understand why Brit felt the need to bring up Shamia's daughter at all, insinuating that Shamia was lying about her daughter's illness, question mark, question mark, question mark. Shamia has amazing self-control because, baby, Brit responded and said, Shamia doesn't get to call me a whore all season long, imply I'm an addict, bully me in every media outlet, come for my marriage, and try to get the public to hate me because she is a liar. What no one sees is Shamia uses the storyline to gain sympathy from the fans when she weaponized her child condition and knows no one can say anything. But no one talks about the made up stories she has put out in the media, dragging my name every chance she gets. F her. Now, as far as this situation goes, I don't feel like she was wrong for bringing up the fact that Shamia left their girls' cash trip and went directly to Miami instead of going home and checking on her baby after she acted like she was having a nervous breakdown the whole time. It is giving very fraudulent activities, and I do think that it's okay for her to call her out when you want to call, like she said, call her a whore and everything else. And y'all already know how I feel about Brit. I don't think that she's innocent whatsoever, but you can't dish it out and then expect for nobody to bring it back to you. You know what I'm saying? And after seeing Shamia this whole season, I do think that she sometimes weaponizes what's going on with her daughter for empathy. I really, truly do. Because if my child was as sick and going through what she was going through, why didn't you take your ass directly home? Why would you make a pit stop in Miami to go and live it up with Kelly? And your daughter is supposed to have been at home cold and all of this type of stuff. Like, it just doesn't add up and it doesn't make sense to me. So I think that Brit was in the right to defend herself in this case. And this wasn't a case where she was talking about Shiloh. She was talking about Shamia's parenting. Candy's right-hand man, Don Juan, took to his YouTube channel or either his Instagram and gave details on why he thinks that Brit Eady left the show and decided to file a lawsuit against the network. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
That the episode that aired, it was actually edited because Brit Eady actually stripped butt naked in front of the camera crew, in front of all of the ladies. In the episode that all of the ladies saw prior to the reunion, she was butt bookie naked in front of everybody.
We saw her get naked in front of everybody.
They even have confessionals talking about how they were not expected to see her vajayjay. They saw the breast, and then all of a sudden all of the clothes come off. This is allegedly. Allegedly, she was bare. She took all her clothes off.
It's not alleged. We saw it.
This is the episodes that all of the ladies will get prior to coming to reunion. I think she strategically was going to come to reunion, but there are things such as she makes a slight comment about Shamia's child and like, oh, she should be taking care of her child. Her and Kelly have a mishap is what I think. And she makes a comment about some allegations about Kelly. And in this episode that they've already shown now, but they edited, I'm assuming they may have edited last minute, Brit is naked in front of everyone. So the fallout from her, like she gets butt naked is what they say. Butt naked. Like, yeah. So you don't see it, but in the video that all of the ladies saw, they saw her get, they were there and they had commented on it. And so in the clip that everyone saw, they saw her get naked, right? She saw herself get naked. So at that point, I think that she was upset because they were showing this. I think she had already had in the back of her mind, I threatened to sue y'all prior. And she didn't like what was happening with her for the rest of the season. So her first result is they put me down this road of being sexually harassed and put me in this light. And she was, from what I hear, she was not intoxicated. She actually, had taken one shot, I think is what I saw on camera, but it's what I'm hearing. But literally and figuratively, she was naked. No, she did not ask for consent before she flashed everyone, including the crew. And I can tell you by my own perspective, because I did tape a episode this season and I've taped for 15 seasons, that most of the crew is men.
So I guess he filmed this before that particular episode aired because they showed us Brit getting completely butt booty naked. And I was shocked that she did that too, considering the fact that she was not only in a room full of her castmates, but production too. But we saw her pull her boobs out, shake them around, and then she pulled off her dress and literally set her bare naked ass on the countertop. We saw all of that. So I'm wondering, is he trying to imply that that situation plus the Kenya situation and her getting into it with the ladies, that's when she decided to drum up that they tried to overly sexualize her this season and put her in compromising situations? But once again, that holds no weight. I mean, but anything that Brit thinks of holds no weight, because as we saw, she did it of her own free will and fruition. Nobody coaxed her into doing that. Nobody told her to do that. And we all heard her say she does not like to drink, and she had only had maybe 1 or 2 shots that night. She did that to be the life of the party in that scene. And I thought that she was doing team too much, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you doing this in front of a room full of people? Like, what? Okay. Weird to me. Maybe she was trying to save face for her husband, considering the fact that she did that around men or whatever. I don't know. The bitch is a conundrum, okay? But we have wiped our hands of Miss Girl. She is now in the past until she goes on another reality show, because we know it's coming. We know it's coming, honey. She done got her foot through the door. Will not be the last time we see her in them gums, okay? Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think about Brit's reunion look, her exit. What do you think about what Don Juan had to say? Let's talk about it, you guys. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you, T Squad, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.